Pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, minutes from March 5th. I looked at it on my email. Motion approved. Second. All those in favor, aye. Good, carried. Claims is that Boyne's Critter Control?
Yeah.
540.
They trap the beavers and remove the dam bulls. So that's the claim for that.
Motion to approve the claim.
Second.
All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. James Denzel tile.
Okay, so I went out there with Mr. Denzel and took some pictures. I emailed these to you guys. I don't know if you had a chance to look at them, but it's clearly intentionally,
What?
it's intentionally disconnected and
Oh,
plugged.
okay.
So,
So this is supposed to be where it's supposed to drain into.
right,
So that was the tile, what that was, is when the first was done, that tile come up through there, all the way field tile, basically.
Yep.
Well, when they put the perimeter drain in, they didn't hook it up the first time. The second time, when they come in and hooked it up, they put a, because we had trouble with blockage, Kevin put a stand-up riser off the lower tile,
Yep.
so he could backwash it. Well, it had plugged up again on them, so they dug and went and put a new line, as you can see where the new line is on it. They unhooked everything below us, and put the riser up to their own line and sent it on the ditch, so we're shut off completely. All the way back through the whole ordeal. He said he'd help us. But clearly he helped us, he shut us off completely, so there.
Which you can't deny.
He can't,
Somebody's
clear my
gonna drain
all
it.
can't do, and that's why he wants to keep saying he wants us to go around the house, around the other way,
No.
because he don't want us to see what he did. And they told the neighbor, his boy told the neighbor that, as you can see, there's rocks down in the valley of it, so it was catch basin. But they had said they poured concrete in it, now I don't know for sure, but that's what his boy told him. But anyway, regardless if he did that or not, we're shut off at that point.
From there.
Yeah, from there on to the ditch, and actually when she was out and seen. When the sock tile doesn't even go all the way to ditch, it's probably 50 feet, they got a trench cut through there.
The sock tile's theirs.
Huh?
The sock tile's theirs.
Sock tile, they put the new sock tile in, and the rest of us. And it's only down a little bit, so with doing the sock tile. That tile was supposed to be hooked up to their perimeter drain. Now, the perimeter drain around their septic tank ain't working anymore. And with that sock tile only yay far. Every now and then you get the odor down at the ditch
Yeah.
from septic, so that goes between the septic tank and leach field. So that's why they're pulling the leach field, they're not intentionally pulling leach field water. But it's close to the leach field, that's why you smell the leach field water, so.
Can we? You wouldn't look at it. Can we dig that up there and reconnect that? Or what do we do, I guess?
From that point on, they'll probably have to run a tile to the ditch because our tile is deeper than what that tile is. That tile is only shallow, isn't it?
yeah.
But can we dig up right there? And if there is concrete, why can't we?
But that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? You could cut that and re-splice something new,
Okay, so if that was done,
right?
if that was done and by the previous owners or the owners, wouldn't that fall on them to replace that bottom? Because why would we be paying for that?
Correct.
To do that, we should send them a certified letter like I did with a couple other things that have happened lately.
Yes.
And
That's
give
probably
them,
what's gonna have to happen is from that point. Cause it goes, cause of the housing, they put trees and stuff and drive now. They think that the tile went bad where the driveway was. Cause of driving.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. You could,
So-
you know, put it, encase it in something or put a solid pipe, so we should do.
Correct, the old tile wasn't that way, so that's where they think the problem is, start Kevin and been out backwards, that's where it does get stuck. But probably will have to be done is go down to that stand-up riser and go all the way to the ditch right. To take care of the problem because they went in there and I don't know how they're gonna. fix
So
it.
that's on them when you say, well, you're
Mhm.
blocking drainage for
Correct.
others, correct? And they need to
watershed.
Indiana code takes you through step by step.
It does. It's in
It's
the-
pretty clear. There's no ambiguity in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we've been paying for the drainage on our watershed, and that's like I told her,
Sounds like
there's no drainage at all out
look at the
there.
codes more than send them,
yeah,
A letter
that's what I'm
and
gonna do.
go
Yeah,
from there
that
basically,
was my plan.
right?
Mhm.
Okay,
She could, I never been out in the hole, I knew where the water problem was, but when she come up, we started at the ditch.
yeah,
And went all the way back to where it's in the woods and stuff, cause she could walk down about 2 foot, isn't it, in the ditch where.
Yeah.
and if there's bigger trees, you might have some roots and stuff
Well,
blocking that
well,
top.
that's got little trees down at that end of it, the ditch before it stopped. But the water backs up, keeps backing up, so even on Kevin, where he farms there, he didn't even get his seed money back out of the,
Yeah,
but it just keeps pushing the water back and. The only drainage we got is when it seeps, the watershed's shut completely down.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do to proceed is, obviously, like Craig said, it's pretty.
Hopefully the letter works, but what if it doesn't? Then do we have the right to move
It
forward?
explains the whole process.
It does.
Okay,
yeah,
we can sign this.
Yes, please. Well, the president does, which would
I
be
gave it to you guys.
Matt.
You want to see it?
I'm good.
But I was shocked when we went out, took
Where do I
pictures,
sign it?
but I don't wrote, when
Just
she
in-
come out and walked their home.
Anywhere.
They got there, you could see plain as day, the file laying out on the ground and.
Oh, yeah. All right, spray quotes,
Okay, so, I don't know if you guys got an email from me
Yeah.
with all of this. So I'm hoping to do, like I've been doing with the other drainage boards, is, 20 to 25 miles per drainage board. The prices are on here. I mean, the most beneficial to us, and it'd be, I compared the same chemicals and everything with both different companies. The price is so much higher with the one is because they are doing the backpack spraying and actually walking it with 2 employees, where the drone obviously is, we've got the drone
yeah,
pilot and,
you're like, this one, you're 1850 to, well, you can look at them, or saving on labor and get so much more covered, it's a drone, but.
If we have to do the drone, I think, unless you can prove that it doesn't do the job, I
right,
think we got a lot of choice.
But a lot of other people have been using him and they're,
Right.
seem to be
Yeah.
happy. 'cause I know
That's what I'm just saying, until somebody approves, can prove. that
right,
the Job's not getting done, I think we have, I think we have to go with the drone
okay, yeah, I agree.
because of the cost factor.
Perfect. So you guys will just have to make a motion that we're gonna go with a drone and,
I'll make that motion. to go.
I'll second that. All those in favor,
Aye.
motion carries. Okay, the Ezekiel branch,
yeah.
Craig,
Well, I got the information from him yesterday in an email. I'm gonna get that typed up and get the bid sent out. We talked about it at the last meeting. And
Yep.
so, I just kind of wanted to get some information from Craig and that, so now I'll get the bids sent out and we'll have them ready for if we have a meeting next month, but we'll get them sent out right away.
So you schedule that for a fall project?
I will, yes.
old business,
I don't. I don't really have anything.
new business,
No, I don't, unless anyone else does.
next meeting, May 7th.
Yep.
If it rains, for me, for me.
I,
But, okay. So, anything else?
No.
Hopefully we'll have some more attendance next meeting.
Well, you just said.
Well,
Yeah, on that motion, I hear, motion to adjourn.
second, all those in favor, aye?